USC versus Louisville. San Diego gets ready for the big Holiday Bowl game. Details in a live report.
A missing couple from San Ysidro turns up dead in a casino parking lot in Campo.
A minimum wage increase and mass layoffs here in California for a popular pizza chain. And why you may soon be paying more for Amazon Prime.
And breathing new life into the dying sport of diving. Why legendary coaches are begging kids to jump back in.
CBS 8 News Live at 6 starts now.
Thousands of USC Trojan and Louisville Cardinal fans are here in San Diego tonight for a big Holiday Bowl game, and it's happening right now at Petco Park. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Carlo Cicchetto.
I'm Marcella Lee. CBS 8's Kirsten Holmes is following all the fun and is live in the thick of the fandom downtown in San Diego's Gaslamp Quarter. Kirsten, tight game.
Yes. Oh my goodness, it's going to be a really fun one. Okay, so who you guys got in tonight's game? I mean, when you're this close to USC, of course you're going to find a bunch of USC fans. No matter who you're rooting for in downtown San Diego, we are having a lot of fun. Fans we talked to before the game say they kind of know who the winner is going to be, but that didn't stop them from having fun right here in San Diego. Who's going to win today's game?
Louisville Cardinals. USC! USC!
Who's going to win today's game?
Louisville
all the way. Southern California, fight on!
No matter who you're rooting for, San Diego is all abuzz for the big Holiday Bowl matchup between USC and Louisville.
I'm still sorry for you, Louisville. You're going to have a long way back home. You can cry me a river, do whatever you like, because SC's winning tonight.
Our son plays on the football team.
Jeff Clark Jr., number 58.
Number 58. Yay,
Defensive
Jeff.
line, Louisville Cardinals, L's up.
The matchup is leaving some houses divided, like this USC professor.
And my husband is from Louisville.
But your brother played football.
And my brother played football for the University of Louisville.
One thing each team agrees on.
I live in Indiana, so it's cold all the time. So this weather is phenomenal.
It's amazing coming down from Culver City all the way down to the beautiful city of San Diego. Going to watch USC win tonight. Beautiful weather.
But how are Cards fans faring in America's finest and one of the most expensive cities?
We done spent way too much money, right? First you had to get here. I mean, there's Bash last night. We went to the mall, just spending way too much money.
And the parade was phenomenal this morning. It was great. We had a great time. It was a lot of fun. The marching bands, the float. I had no idea that this parade had the most balloon floats of all parades. It was beautiful.
Fan Fest last night with the Battle of the Bands was a lot of fun. I mean, we obviously won, but USC put up a good fight.
After a disappointing season for the Trojans, some fans say they're managing expectations.
Who's excited to be in Louisville this time of year? This is Southern California. Like, we're here. This is like our JV game. I don't even know who's playing quarterback for us. It could be, who knows?
Others just keeping hope alive.
Fire Trojans!
Woo! Okay, so we are keeping hope alive, but I got to give you a little bit of some facts. USC hasn't played a game in about 6 weeks, and they lost a few of their players this year, so they're not going to be playing tonight. But who's going to win this game tonight?
USC!
The Trojans are faithful. Back to you.
Yeah, we got kind of a home court advantage. I would think USC would be able to represent here, Kirsten. All right, you have fun with them.
Home court advantage for sure.
There you go. You have fun with them down there and fight on, everybody. Thanks, Kirsten.
Fight on.
A man convicted of driving drunk and killing a toddler has been sentenced to 19 years to life in state prison. Prosecutors say Margarito Vargas's blood alcohol level was at least 2 times the legal limit when he hit 19-month-old Annalie Rodarte in City Heights last year. The toddler and her siblings were crossing the street when she was hit. Vargas said he wasn't able to see Annalie in the roadway. It was captured on surveillance video there. Vargas had a previous DUI record back in 2016, and that allowed prosecutors to charge him with murder. While searching for a missing couple from San Ysidro, Border Patrol discovered 2 bodies in a vehicle connected to the couple. The pickup truck was found in the Golden Acre Casino parking lot. CBS 8's Brian White has more on what we're learning from police tonight.
Family members have been posting missing persons flyers, reaching out to the media, just looking for answers as to what happened to these two. And this tragic news comes as a shock. The husband and wife who went missing from San Isidro 1 week ago turned up dead yesterday when U.S. Customs and Border Protection agents discovered their bodies inside the husband's truck here in this parking lot at the Golden Acorn Casino in Campo. The 52-year-old Hispanic male appeared to have suffered from a self-inflicted gunshot wound to the head. And the female, a 45-year-old Filipina, her injuries were not immediately apparent.
There was no obvious signs of injury in her, for example, like a gunshot wound or a knife wound or something of that nature. And ultimately, the medical examiner's office, through their examination, is going to give us the exact cause of death.
Lieutenant Steve Shablowski is with SDPD's homicide unit. He says they're not releasing the names of the deceased because some family members are still being notified. He says they're treating her death as a homicide and believes she may have been killed in San Isidro prior to coming to the casino.
It appears to be just a tragic case of domestic violence involving a husband and wife that were separated, have a family, and we're just essentially doing what we can do to kind of close the gaps and fill in exactly what occurred with this particular couple.
CBS 8 talked with family members yesterday as they were searching for answers, desperately trying to find their loved ones.
We just want them to come home safe or even give us like any type of sign or contact that they're okay.
They leave behind 3 children, the youngest 18. The married couple had been living separately and had gotten together to talk last Wednesday evening. Here's a neighbor's Ring camera showing the husband leaving in his truck at 10:30 that night. He then called his son while on the road.
It sounded normal. He didn't sound like he was distressed or anything. He just sounded like he was just driving the car in the car. I could hear like the tire on the road.
Shortly after that, a brief text exchange with his daughter, then his phone was turned off. It's believed that later that night into the early morning hours is when he pulled his truck into the casino parking lot with his wife already dead as he then committed suicide.
Any case of domestic violence is a tragedy because it's an entire family that's affected by it, an extended family. So this case, like every other ones, we take very seriously.
I'm Brian White for CBS 8.
Thanks, Brian. Big changes are coming to hundreds of Pizza Hut locations in California, including no delivery option. 2 of the largest Pizza Hut franchises in the state are laying off all their delivery workers. This comes ahead of California's fast food minimum wage going from $16 to $20 per hour. About 1,000 Pizza Hut drivers in Southern California could lose their jobs.
I think when there's a minimum wage increase, they look for a way to mitigate costs, cut expenses when it comes to, supporting a brand that takes care of their clients and their employees. I think that's big for me. So I think I might be looking for an alternative pizza chain.
There's a silver lining in some cases. A driver at this Pizza Hut location in North Hollywood says the store offered its 4 drivers indoor jobs. Layoffs are planned through the end of February.
A famous Tijuana taco restaurant just opened a brand new spot in Chula Vista, bringing TJ's legacy to this side of the border.
Las Ahumaderas by El Poblano is now open for business on Broadway and Moss Street in Chula Vista, serving up the classics and some new twists. CBS 8's Jesse Pagan is here with how their opening day went. Jesse.
Packed, if our cameras being there recording were any indication of it, according to the video that we saw and that we're just about to show you. I mean, a lot of people were in the building. Some of them say they've been eagerly awaiting Las Almaderas to open, and the owner tells us he and his family are excited to bring the legacy of Las Almaderas in Tijuana to Chula Vista.
Yeah, I've been waiting for a while. And Ruben Castro isn't the only one waiting for Las Almaderas to make its big entrance onto the scene. The restaurant on Broadway and Moss Street in southwest Chula Vista prides itself on its asada and adobada tacos, part of a big menu including elote and even crepes.
I'm excited. I'm a little bit nervous.
Owner Pedro Rodriguez says the process to bring this food court-style restaurant to life has taken about 2 years with a delay because of the pandemic. Since then, they've made it through the red tape, sourced all their ingredients, and they're ready to go. But the spirit of this place has been alive for decades.
Las Almaderas was born in TJ. My family started working in that place. It became a taco alley.
Pedro says his uncle founded their first taco spot years ago in Tijuana's famed Taco Alley, also known colloquially as Las Almaderas, a nod to the smoke from the grills cooking meat. The Rodriguez family stayed in the business of tacos, with Pedro now opening his restaurant named after his roots.
Why not rescue the name, rescue where my family started.
He says the recipes come from family members like his uncle, who learned from his community all those years ago, along with some new ones. And he's got his fingers crossed, hoping they're a hit.
We're planning on giving the best treat that you can have and everybody has to leave this place with something good.
Whether that's a great experience,
our number one thing right now is going to be customer service,
or a full belly and leftovers.
I'm probably going to eat like 15 tacos right now.
I would too. Now, if any of this sounds familiar to you, Anthony Bourdain featured Las Almaderas and TJ on his show, No Reservations. Chula Vista's Las Almaderas is at 1011 Broadway, and obviously it is now open for business. Guys.
Thanks, Jesse. Working up an appetite right there.
Yes, definitely have to try it.
Still ahead tonight, why your Amazon Prime subscription could soon cost even more.
Plus, does the Catholic Church's blessing of LGBTQ plus couples mean it's changed its stance on same-sex marriage? We verify.
Plenty of cloud cover in the forecast for today. We had a lot of high clouds, but now we're going to start to talk about that marine layer. And hey, still the high clouds moving through before we get to the rain this weekend. All those details ahead.
And up next, a new look and a new tradition for the New Year's Eve ball drop in Times Square.